With a brand new Great One Jaguar just releasing here in the Hunter Call of the Wild, I figured I should probably make another updated top 5 best Great One grinds for beginners video here in the Hunter Call of the Wild. This video is going to break down the top 5 easiest Great One grinds in the most simple and clear way possible. Not only will this list be simple and clear, but the grinds will also be simple and clear. These are the grinds that don't require you to do 10 hours of research. Herd manage your maps, pick main zones, pick exterior zones. These grinds are simple, easy to do, and I have a tutorial on how to do them in the most simple, clear, easy way possible on my YouTube channel that is completely beginner friendly right now. All those tutorials will be linked down in the description below as always, and wasting no more of your guys' time, let's go ahead and dive right into it. So coming in at number 5 here on our list today is going to be the Great One Grey Wolf grind. Now the Grey Wolf grind is one of the most beginner-friendly grinds in the entire game. It's literally just as simple as picking zones that you like, setting up on them, shooting and claiming the males. And as long as you have all your drink zones discovered, which is a really easy thing to do with this hotspot map here, you will get consistent respawns, meaning the males that you shoot will respawn exactly where you shot them from, making efficient harvest and kill per hour rate very high. And the diamond rate is actually very high to just be a non-herd management grind. In fact, I had a 2-kill Great One Grey Wolf grind. 2 kills with 0 herd management whatsoever. Shoot, I didn't even have all of my drink zones discovered yet. When the Grey Wolf grind came out, I simply just sat up, I think on 11 zones, and I popped my Great One Grey Wolf and my second Great One Grey Wolf in 2 kills from one another. 2 kills! Not to mention, like I said, the diamonds are super consistent with no herd management. The rares are pretty consistent. I actually managed to spawn a super rare acromelanistic Grey Wolf with 0 herd management whatsoever as well. So that just tells you right there, the wolf grind is a great choice. Coming in at number 4 here on our list today is going to be the Mule Deer Great One grind. Now the reason I have this ranked so low on this list is because of the new respawn timer thing that EW's added. And, you know, the females swapping with males more nowadays. Stuff like that is going to make the grind feel a little bit more weird, but I think honestly it will be easier than the wolf grind still, especially if you're doing like an all-lake method. And I have a very simple all-lake method video on my channel for the mule deer right now. It's literally as simple as setting up your tents in convenient areas, placing tripods at almost every single lake, running the lakes, every single lake they can possibly be at, shooting and claiming the males, and a ski ridge obviously. It really does not get any more simple than that. I have had hundreds of people spawn their Great Ones, their first Great Ones actually, using this method over in a ski ridge for the mule deer grind. The diamonds are beautiful, the rares are beautiful, the new remodel's beautiful, the furs and racks for the mule deer are phenomenal. Some of them kind of do push that Pokemon look, yes, but you know what? Great Ones aren't supposed to be realistic, they're supposed to be mythical, and by golly dude, the Great One mule deer are definitely mythical. So mule deer, very strong suggestion. If EW never messed with the respawn timers and, you know, made the grind kind of iffy, I've had some really bad things happen with my mule deer grind, then I think I would have ranked it a lot higher. But still, very good choice for beginners. I will still recommend it to you guys no matter what. Now coming in at number 3 here on our list today is going to be the Great One fallow deer grind. The fallow deer were also affected by the respawn timer and the male swapping with females thing, but not as bad as the mule deer, at least in my personal experience and in most of my friends' experiences. Fallow deer is super easy grind to herd manage, so if you want to pick a grind where you can start simple just by shooting and claiming males and eventually lean into herd management and learn herd management, there is no better Great One grind to learn HM than the fallow deer grind. I have tens of fallow deer Great One guides, herd management guides, simple guides, hunting guides in general on my channel, as the fallow deer Great One grind is really what kickstarted my YouTube channel back in the day. I'm quite the fallow deer expert. I have more Great One fallow deer than any other species in the game. In fact, fallow deer probably would be my favorite species, honestly, if I had to choose. My favorite deer species, at least. I love them to death. The diamond rate for that grind is arguably more than any other grind in the game. The diamonds pop a stupid amount. In fact, I have 13 on my map right now. And if you herd manage, you can be looking at a 1 in 400 to 1 in 800 Great One rate. Crazy stuff. But even with no herd management, I've spawned several fallow deer Great Ones. So the fallow deer grind is a strong suggestion. Coming in at number 2 here on our list today is going to be the Great One pheasant grind. Now this grind is executed over in Selswiesen Park. It's really the only map I would ever suggest anyone to do the pheasant grind on, at least if you have sanity. The pheasant grind is super simple to do. There's really no grind in the game besides number 1 here today. If you know, you know. It's as simple as setting up on 10 zones, shooting and claiming males. That is as simple as the pheasant Great One grind is. For the fallow deer grind, the mule deer grind, and the wolf grind, obviously you're going to learn in the Great One guides that you're going to need to find all of your drink zones to get consistent respawns. With the pheasant grind, that's not the case. Pheasants, you literally just pick 10 flock zones, meaning a zone that has roosters and hens in it. 10 of them specifically in nice open wide areas. Set up with layout blinds, grab your shotgun, and start shooting it and claiming the males. Pheasant is not ranked number 2 for the Great Ones being easy. This isn't in the sense of, how easy the Great Ones are to get, as Great Ones kind of do come down to RNG. And, you could have a 10,000 kill grind, you could have a 10 kill grind. There's not an easier Great One to spawn out of any of the grinds. Certain grinds are way easier to execute than others. And the pheasant grind arguably is number 1 in the entire game, but I have it ranked at number 2 here today because number 1 is kind of a newer grind, and honestly, it may be the easiest grind to do in the entire game. The pheasant is an amazing choice overall. The furs are absolutely beautiful, or the plumages, excuse me. 10 out of 10 Great One grind, massive suggestion. The diamond rate's kind of low, but it's to be expected with a bird species. You cannot herd manage pheasants. There's not enough of a weight difference between a level 1 and a level 2 to be able to HM them. There won't be enough room in the respawn pool, so you don't ever have to worry about HM. It's literally just as simple as set up and start shooting. Reference the Pheasant Great One guide for more. And coming in at number 1 here on our list today, my friends, is going to be the Great One Jaguar grind. This is probably the most beginner-friendly, the most slow-paced Great One grind in the entire game. For this grind, you don't even need to find any zones. All you need to do is run the areas on the hotspot map. You don't even need to set up, you guys. Run the areas on the hotspot map with a gun that you can take jaguars with. Shoot the males, claim the males, and that's it. As long as you're using the method that I explained in my original Great One guide for the jaguars, that is pretty much all you need to do. Now, tents in convenient areas and tripods and stuff like that, that's all preference and not necessary, although strongly suggested. And I would suggest that you check out my Great One Jaguar guide, both of them actually, to learn about the different methods that you can use for jaguars to maximize your kills per hour. But at the end of the day, the Great One Jaguar grind is done by going out to the new map, shooting the males, and claiming the males. It is that simple. Set the time to 2300. That simple. The diamond rate for these things is ridiculous. I think it's honestly more than the wolves. The only reason wolves might be more is because, you can find more and shoot more per hour, way more. Because I think there's only 25 jags on the map total. But they're only on the right-hand side. The coast and a couple lakes. At the end of the day, the Jaguar grind is super, super easy to do. A massive, massive suggestion. And look at that trophy. Look at the furs that you get for these things, man. They are so sick. It's the Great One Tiger that we've always wanted. Kind of. Still not a tiger, but close enough. Massive, massive suggestion. But hey guys, if you ended up enjoying this video, and you want to see more like it going forwards, as a 16-year-old content creator trying to reach 50,000 subscribers by the end of 2026, your support in any way, shape, or form is very, very much appreciated. If you wouldn't mind hitting that subscribe button, can help out an absolute crap ton. I love you guys to death. You truly are the best Call of the Wild community out there. There is no group of people on the internet that is more kind, more inclusive, more loving than you guys. And I'm so glad my managers and my moderators have helped me this whole way. Just broke 40,000 subscribers, massive milestone, to make it the community that it is. The Squid Gang is truly freaking goated. But as always, my name is Squid, you're watching Squidster Gaming, and we'll catch you guys in the next banger. Peace out, Squid Gang.